Enter Founding Neverland. Hello, Czarek.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time and being here. For those who don't know you, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, nice to meet you, and thank you for your time. My name is Cezary Hurka. I'm representing Advertiva, advertising agency from Poland, located in Poznań, so it's western part of Poland.
Can you tell us what is the vision of your agency?
We have a vision to serve good quality services to our clients, and our idea is to combine two things. So on one hand, to be a very creative agency, and on the other hand, to be a knowledge-based agency. So I mean, not only nice design, but also good effect and KPIs that you can count and the results you can see.
Mm-hmm. Now, it's said that the first year of an agency, of a company in general, is always the most crucial one, the most decisive one that shapes the motto of the agency or what it stands for. Can you tell us a little bit what was year one like?
The year one was a crazy one. Probably every agency, when you begin your work and when you establish company, it's crazy time. And we had very small office, and when we started, there was 4 persons in this office. So me and my business partner, and 2 graphic designers. And then we were developing very quickly. So we are like lacking of space. There was something everywhere, and every room there were people and things and materials everywhere. So we couldn't find a suitable place for meeting clients. So we are trying, to cheat a little bit and like proposing meeting for a lunch, for example, in a restaurant, or we were very open to visit a client in his conference room.
Don't come to us, we come to you.
Yeah, exactly. But this is when you begin, and this is the question of developing very quickly. So this is why it was so crazy, so busy time, and we were developing very quickly. We were hiring some new people, and we weren't ready with a space for this. So, but on the other hand, it was a really good time. So we were profitable since the year one, which is unusual also, I think. So I think it was a great time.
How has your agency model evolved over time? Have you gone from full service to specialization or the other way around?
The first way, so from full service to specialization. So we are still full service agency. But we gained a lot of experience in kind of selling supporting systems and loyalty systems and selling support. So right now we are quite strong about this, and we are doing a lot of loyalty programs dedicated to your chain of distribution and to B2B sector, which is our the most important part of the company. But we are still a full service agency.
And looking back, is there a project or decision that you would do differently from today's perspective?
I'm pretty sure there are some decisions that we would do different, but I don't have anything special in my mind right now. Maybe one thing that we weren't so open for working from a distance. I mean, the COVID situation has changed a lot. So some partners here, they were also telling me, especially from Scandinavian countries, that they were open for this before. Mm-hmm. And I wasn't pretty sure. Right now I think that we could do this before and do this earlier, but this is the only thing that I can imagine.
Okay. Can you tell us what was your breakthrough moment?
I think that the moment we've changed our office was the breakthrough, because as I mentioned before, the first one was too small and not perspective enough. And after 2 or 3 years, I suppose, we've changed it into another place, which was much bigger and better for us in case of having some magazine space and having some nice conference place and more comfortable for people, more space and more dedicated to the business as advertising agencies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it changed a lot. I mean, we were we had the feeling that on one hand, our employees were feeling more sure that the company is stable and developing very quickly, and on the other hand, our clients were also feeling that we are strongly motivated and standing both feet on the ground company.
Yeah, the surroundings have a big impact on creativity and on perception, of course. What would you say? What is it that makes your agency unique?
I think this is the thing I mentioned before. So combining creativity and knowledge, we are cooperating with a university in Poznań, and we are trying to find some knowledge-based solutions, combining this with creativity. So this is important thing. And the second one, maybe more important even, is that we are really confessing ourselves to serve good quality service to clients. So we are very agile, very open. We are not strict like this is a rule and we cannot do anything more about it. So I truly believe that our clients appreciate it.
Now, the best projects out there are always the ones that are fun and make money, but you can't always have both. So how do you deal with that?
Well, it's still working for clients. So we are choosing productivity in place of fun, but we are trying to have fun and to do good things, but we are always thinking that it's more than fun. The fun is not the most important part of the company.
Okay. So you wouldn't do something that's fun, but it's not profitable.
Yeah, no, I would do it. I would do it. I mean, sometimes you do some projects that you know that wouldn't be profitable because, for example, the client is very small and he doesn't have too much money for this, but you want to do it because it's interesting. So of course, we are doing things like this.
Okay. How do you measure the success of your agency and your projects?
There is a kind of report in Poland that major or one of main marketing magazines is performing every year. So they are making kind of marketing research. So they're asking clients what they think about the agency they are cooperating with. And there is many questions in this survey. And then they publish kind of report of it. And I really like this report because it shows you something more than your profit or some rewards or everything that every agency has and is trying to show. But this is the much more interesting point of view. I mean, what your client is thinking about you. So this is the way I'm measuring the success, and I can say that we have quite good results in this report every year. So I'm proud of it.
Nice. What would you say are the biggest drivers to keep your team motivated and creative?
It's a question to my team, I suppose. I can imagine that there are two things. So one is that we are trying to have a good atmosphere in the company, to be agile, to understand the people that are working for us. So we are trying to be a nice group of friends. In a way, you can be friends in a company where you have some people on higher end level and lower level. I mean, boss and employee. And this is one thing that we are trying to make a good atmosphere to be nice to each other. And the second thing is that we have kind of motivation system, which means that you can have some bigger salary in case your projects are driven in a good way, on time, and with good profitability.
Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to someone who's looking into starting an agency now?
Don't do it. No, I'm joking. I think that the only reason to do it, because this is a very competitive market, and it's not an easy one. So probably everybody knows it. But I think the only way to do it is that you are really passionate about advertising. So if you want to do it just because you want to have a company, have some money from it, so it's not a good choice in my opinion. But if you are really passionate about advertising, you're really interesting about what's going on in advertising, this is a way for you.
Mm-hmm. And finally, looking into the future, which dreams, which goals would you like to accomplish next?
You mean business dreams, not my private one.
You can share your personal dreams too. Your business dream.
Business dream. I think we would like to operate in many countries in Europe. I mean, to develop into some other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we are cooperating in Community for Europe, which is an international project. But I still believe that we can also have Advertiva services in other countries, and this is my goal.
Okay. Well, good luck with that, and thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Enter Founding Neverland.